Well, welcome. Thanks for joining. So we are going to see if we can find the beginning of the River Esk today, and then hopefully get some nice photographs. So what I'm doing is I'm heading for train, and we're off to Castleton, and then we're going to take a wander up to Westerdale sort of area and see if we can find it. I picked today because we've got intermittent showers. There's quite moody skies as well, so with the showers it's just going to add a bit of vibrancy to the scenery, hopefully. And then obviously moody skies mean we've got an easy dynamic range to work with. So yeah, let's go find the start of the River Esk. It's surprisingly hot for a miserable day like today. We've got some gorgeous skies though, which I'm quite excited about. Yeah, this is what Mondays are about. So here we are, we're in Castleton. We're going to be heading up to Westerdale and then going a little bit further, and that's where we're going to find sort of the markings of the beginning of the Esk. So by my estimations it's about 6 miles, so an hour and a half, 2 hours hike each way. But first of all I need to find the Esk because I have no map, so I'm just going to follow the river basically. So we found the Esk. She's a lot less of a beast up this end, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to follow her, see where we end up. It's absolutely gorgeous here as well. So I don't think I'm going to have any problems getting any photos here, that's for sure. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some movement going, and as soon as I get towards a shot I'll be with you. Absolutely gorgeous. We've just got a couple of shots here, just as some nice spring scene with a moody sky. Literally 2 minutes off the train and I've already got started. Just absolutely gorgeous. I'll pop it on screen for you now. got ourselves a little footpath. I'm gonna stay clear of this. I think I'm just gonna follow this river. Oh, days, what a beautiful day. The good news as well is on the way back it's going to be downhill, so yeah, it's fantastic. So I'm just on the road from Castleton to Westerdale. I've just sort of, I think, heading out now. There's cars and that coming, so I think we're on the right track. So oh, it's absolutely gorgeous, it is. It's just perfect conditions as well. I mean, it'd be nice to have a little bit of light hitting the land, but to be honest, I'm not complaining at all. I'm just absolutely awe-inspired. My favourite sort of skies is what we're looking at now, so it's perfect. There it is. Westerdale. So I'm just on the road now to Westerdale, and we're coming to the edge of Eskdale, and it's just fascinating because it's thinning out a bit, and it's looking more like a river's carved it as opposed to what the Eskdale looks towards Whitby. So yeah, it's fantastic. I think I've maybe got a couple of miles till I hit some more dwellings. I don't know what to expect. That's the beauty of it. No planning really. I just thought, right, I'm going to find the start of the Esk. I've briefly looked where it starts, and then jumped off at train in Castleton. Yeah, fantastic. And just the skies as well are just so moody. I've got my waterproofs, and I've got my my brolly, because I've got a feeling this could turn wet very quick. So yeah, it should be fun. I'm hoping for a bit of rain. It just makes everything a bit more vibrant, I think. So I popped you on the body cam, so you're just on my right hand shoulder. I just think I need to be catching some handheld shots here, so I've got it in aperture mode. I've gone for f11 ISO 1000. That's going to give me a shutter speed of 320 to 400 depending on where I'm looking. But it's just absolutely stunning. Could just do a little with a little bit of light just hitting the land. But I'm sure there'll be some breaks every now and then. So what I'm looking for with this sort of landscape is some sort of diagonal lines, and then something to lead the scene in. I mean, this road's quite nice, but it's just not. That might be all right actually. So I'll off-centre it. I'll try and balance the image out as best I can. It's a nice diagonals in the sky as well from the mood. So I'll pop it on screen for you. Something different anyway. We've got a bit of rain coming in now, but that's what we want. It's got to keep remembering to wipe you guys. It's just gorgeous, it is. So I'm still tracking the Esk, still on the right hand side, just over here. Just after those little scenes, really. So I think the road goes down to it, so I'm going to stick on the road and then I know my way home then, don't I? So I've just found, well, it's just a nice little shot. So I put it in square, a square crop. I think because of how moody the sky is, no polarizers needed for this one. Let's see what it looks like in full. Pop it on screen for you. We're getting a bit wet now, but we don't mind because it makes it look bloody gorgeous. It does. Just gorgeous it is. What a place to live. Absolutely no signal as well. So we asked for rain and that's what we've got, which is perfect. So it's going to be absolutely gorgeous now. Just adds such contrast and vibrance. So that's what we got. And then obviously the skies just after a rainfall, it's usually perfect. So I'm just walking down now. Still heading to Westerdale, but I'm crossing the River Esk in a second. So it'd be rude not to try and get a shot at this point, I think. I was expecting more water than this. But this is what I'm tracking. There is some. I think we need to get a bit higher up there just to have a little nosy. I imagine in winter it's probably a lot fuller. So I've had a little walk up to Westerdale, and then it just dawned on me that I've left a couple of bits back in Castleton where I took that first shot. So I'm going to frog match it back there, and in the meantime I'm going to leave you guys with a few images of what I've caught along the way. But just a classic James moment. Yeah, I'll pop them on screen for you now. So it's dull, it's grey and it's miserable, but every so often a little glimmer of light just pops through the sky and it looks absolutely glorious. And then obviously mixing that little pocket of light somewhere on the landscape with these such dramatic skies, just absolutely gorgeous. I'd have a day like this above a sunny day any day, I really would. Just absolutely gorgeous. Every so often I keep getting drenched, but we've got my waterproofs on, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, just watching the weather, little weather systems wandering through, it's just fantastic. I don't know if you can see that behind me. That's the rain. There's just a bit of a system just passing over. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I'll grab a shot of it for you and I'll pop it on screen, but what a time to be alive. Just pottering about the moors and trying to pick off a few shots That's what it's all about, I think. Gorgeous. I'll pop it on screen. I'm so glad I found that. So I'm gonna find a little sheltered spot, I think, and have a bite to eat and a beer, I think, and obviously a little bit of my vape and all. But yeah, it's just a bit weathery at the moment, so we're just hoping it'll pass a bit. But yeah, it's interesting to see the beginning of the Esk. It's not as much of a beast as it is when it gets to Whitby, well, for obvious reasons, but it's just nice to see it at this end. So I'm just going to go and hydrate and feed, and then let this rain pass, and then we'll be back with you. But I'm absolutely buzzing I found that. The weather's beaten us a bit. I'm glad I came back when I did, to be honest, because that was a bit of a downpour and it's not stopping. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump on this train, because if I don't get this one, I'll be here till 7 o'clock. So I think it's probably wise just to head back, and then I've managed to grab an eye on the location, which is what I wanted to do. I didn't quite make it up to the start of the Esk, but to be honest, it thins off so much that I don't think it's going to be worth shooting at this time of year. Anyway, I think wait till winter when there's a lot more rainfall, and then the river will be a bit more swollen, and there'll be something more to photograph. But yeah, I'll definitely be back here when the weather's improved a little bit. I was hoping for showers, intermittent showers, and this has turned into a half an hour, 45-minute downpour. So I think this is what we're getting now for the rest of the day. So executive decision is to go home.